give me a few. We'll let a few more people join in. This is Gloria Huerta's mom, and we're gonna be doing a live interview. She's a little nervous,
Yeah.
but she'll be all right. And hopefully, everything is going to be good with this live feed. We're pretty much back here in the middle of nowhere here. Let me show you. And so hopefully it's not buffering. So if you guys can, let me know by pressing 1 if it's buffering, and we'll give it a about another minute or so before Miss Wertha starts talking. If you guys can, please click the thumbs up button when you come in. That way you send out the notification and get the algorithm up. All right, cool. It's good, huh? All righty, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around there. And so you want to start out with what's your name and what we're doing here?
Hi. My name is Rita. I'm Gloria's mom. It's been a while since my daughter's been missing. It's been 7 months, going on 8. Um, I just want my daughter back. I know probably she's not alive anymore, but I need her body. I need her. I know that a lot of you guys are looking at this, and maybe some of you that know where she's at or that knows what happened and might have been there. I forgive you guys. Just please bring my daughter back to me. I don't I don't expect you to tell me you're sorry or tell me what happened. I just want my daughter. She didn't deserve this. Nobody does. No matter what she done or what happened, nobody deserves to do this to an innocent person. This could be your daughter, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your your own family member. What would you do if it was one of your family members? Um, Me and my daughter talked on instant messenger a lot. I've never came out here. I didn't want to know what she was doing. I didn't want to meet none of these people, none of you guys. That's why my daughter's always told everybody that her mom either was dead or she didn't have a mom. But as you can see in these pictures that I'm holding, I was with my daughter. I came down here with her to see my grandbabies in children's services. And if I didn't talk to my daughter never talked to me like the rumors that I'm hearing. She would say, yeah, it was probably my daughter doing the talking and saying that we didn't get along, but she did that because of a reason. She didn't want me knowing you guys. I didn't want knowing you guys because she knows that I would have came down here and I would have told you guys all off. So I'd rather stay away. My daughter was 27 at the time, but when she turned 18, I couldn't do anything. It was her life. She chose that path, and I couldn't stop it. But regardless of what my daughter done, regardless of what she said about me, I knew it wasn't true. She just said that for you guys to stay away from me, and she didn't want me to knowing her business. I miss her so much. I just want her back. And if you know where she's at and you know what happened to her, just do me a favor and put her somewhere where we could find her. You don't have to tell us. Just put her somewhere where somebody could find her. And as you can see in a lot of her pictures, she looks different. She's always changed her hair or her makeup. But my daughter had a big heart. That I know she had a big heart, no matter what she did to people. And I want to apologize to all of you. If she's ever hurted you in any way, if she ever stole from you, I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry. But that wasn't a reason to kill my daughter. And it's funny because the last message I got from my daughter was I had texted her through Instant Messenger and told her, hi, that I loved her. And she texted me back and said she thought I was somebody else. She said, who in the fuck is this? This is not my mom who's using her name in her picture, but it was me. And I texted her back and told her, Dottie, it's me. It's me, Mom. And she started laughing. She put laugh out loud. She said, I'm sorry, Mom. I thought it was somebody else using your name and picture. And she said, Mom, I just want to tell you I love you. And I told her I love you too. I think that's the last message we ever text. And then a couple of months later, I get an investigator calling me, asking me if I had a daughter named Gloria Huerta. And I told them, yeah. They asked me her age, her birth date. They wanted to make sure that I was her mom. And I had to send them copies of her social security, her birthday, her birth certificate to prove that was my daughter. I just beg you guys, please bring my daughter back to me. I forgive you guys, whatever you did. I just want to put my daughter to rest. This is us visiting my granddaughter at Chosen Services. Those are my boys. And that's my granddaughter, Katie. If my daughter couldn't stand me like you all say, then why am I in this picture with her? There we are again. Just me and her and my grandbaby. I know my daughter was the way she is, but my daughter did have a big heart. She did a lot of things for people, and she even covers up for other people just to keep them safe. Why can't you guys keep my daughter safe?
Is there any new updates with the investigation? Anything that you could talk about or no?
No, they really don't want me to tell anybody nothing.
Right.
But I know there's a couple of people. And yeah, I will say the names. It's Ivan, Brian, Tracy, and I know there's other people. But I'm asking all three of you that I just said their name. If you're looking at this video, please, I'm begging you guys, please tell me where my daughter's at. Just think of it as one of your kids. And Ivan, I know you have kids. And I know your kids mean a lot to you. Whatever happened, happened. It was an accident. Things got out of hand. I just want my daughter back, please. And Tracy, I know you don't have kids, but if you have a heart, Tracy, and I know you do, just please bring me my daughter. And Brian, I've talked to you too, and you ignored me. I've talked to a lot of you, and a lot of you told me your stories. I don't judge none of you. Everybody that I've talked to, I don't judge any of you guys. That's your life. That's how you want your life. That's what you chose. Things happen. It's not like you plan it, it just happens. And it's an accident. You just got it out of hand, maybe. It just blew up in proportion or whatever the case might be. But just put my daughter somewhere where we could find her. You don't understand how hard this is for me. That every day of my life, I'm hoping and praying that I get a phone call that she's alive, but deep down inside, I just have a feeling my daughter's gone, and I just want her. I asked all of you and I begged you, please tell me what happened. I don't care what happened. I don't anymore. I just want my daughter. That's all I want.
You have anything else you want to add, or I'm gonna read some of your comments to her, guys. That I know you guys are sending her a lot of encouraging comments. Appreciate you guys doing that. There's a lot of people saying that they're sorry the pain you're enduring. I couldn't even imagine. May God wrap His arms around you and your family.
Thank you. I need all the support I can get. I'm a mother of 6. Gloria is only my only daughter. All the rest are boys. I have 6 kids. All of them are boys except my daughter's kids, Katie and Grace. Apparently, my daughter had another baby that I didn't know about. I seen it. I'm an instant messenger. I didn't realize it was there until I found out about this. She told me that she was having another baby and it was a boy. I've been searching for him. I can't get any answers where he's at. But apparently, he's 5 years old now. And I just want my daughter, please. Whoever knows anything, please.
There's a few people asking what if you have any pictures of her trailer, and like what exactly did her trailer look like?
No, I don't have any pictures. But her trailer was white. My daughter was a person that loved to fix things and remodel things. And she remodeled her trailer. She painted it, from what I heard, that she painted it white. It's like a house paint white. She remodeled the inside of the trailer. I know that there's a stairway in the back. There's ladders in the back of the trailer. It's not that big and it's not that small, but her door is not a regular door like in the middle or in the front. It's all the way in the back. I've heard stories that people are trying to sell her trailer. And I don't care. I don't care what they're doing with her stuff. I just care about my daughter. I want my daughter. That's all I want. Her material stuff, her trailer, that's all material stuff I don't care about. It's her that I do.
Now, when Gloria came up missing, guys, just to catch you up to speed, her trailer came up missing too, right?
Yes.
And
And the trailer didn't come out missing when she was missing. She was missing. This all happened on the 3rd of August. She had called a friend. And yes, I'm the one that seen his phone, and she did call him. She called him 3 times off of Instant Messenger. There was no video call. There was no none of that. There was just text messages. And then the third call was she called him and said she got stabbed. She didn't say who. He heard a guy's voice in the background. He took her phone and they disconnected it. The trailer wasn't missing until like almost a week later, like maybe 4 or 5 days later. The trailer was still there. She had a Honda that was her ex-boyfriend Chris's. I think it was a Honda Accord. From what I was understanding, that the Honda Accord was pushed to the front. Even Ivan told me that himself. Um, and apparently, Ivan told me that she left and he thought she picked up the trailer the next day, but that was a lie because the trailer was there for a couple of more days. I don't care about the trailer. I don't care about anything that was in that trailer. I care about my daughter. I know they probably took the trailer, and then the rumors I'm hearing that they're trying to sell the trailer, and you guys know who you are. You all know, and I can't understand how you guys sit here and you guys tell me that you're her friend and that you loved her and you miss her, but I don't see any of you guys. I had two people. I had 2 times that I came out here and did a search. None of you guys showed up. None of you. There was 2 strangers that showed up that were following my son's blog, and they're the only ones. They're the only ones that showed up. Like, where's all her friends? You know? And everybody texted me. A lot of you guys text me and said that you were busy, you couldn't go out. Like, if I had a friend that was missing, believe me, I would be there in a heartbeat, giving me my support, helping them. But the 2 times that I came out, none of you guys showed up. And the last time I was out here, yeah, Harley called me. And he said he was on his way. He told me he was not even that far from where he was supposed to meet us at. He never showed up. Apparently his excuse was there was too many people there and he didn't want to be around everybody, and he was scared for his life. My daughter she was a tiny little girl. Even though she act crazy sometimes to people, and she was tiny. How could you hurt somebody that was tiny like that? Like, she wasn't a big girl. And I know my daughters did, like I said before, I know she's did a lot of things to people and hurted people, but there wasn't no reason to hurt her. You should have beat her up. You should have took something from her. You didn't have to hurt her. Just please bring me my daughter home.
do you know if so the area that we're sitting in right now, this is directly behind the location where her daughter was staying at, and she was only yeah, I was getting pretty hot in here.
Yeah.
But she was only staying here for what, about 3 months?
Yeah.
She was only staying here for about 3 months. Do you know if the sheriff's department or anybody searched all back here? Or?
Yeah, back there by that tree.
Which
See the first tree?
this big
But
one
if
right
you
here?
go to the second tree, we could walk back there. The first time I searched it, there was blood on the floor, and it looked like somebody was sitting there like a memorial.
Blood.
There was like beer cans, soda cans, like if they weren't just thrown there, it looked like somebody was sitting there all the time. I found blood. I gave it to my detectives. Shoveled it up, put it in a bag, and gave it to my detectives. They didn't say anything. They didn't tell me it was my daughter's blood or anything. So I'm pretty sure that it wasn't. It didn't have nothing to do with my daughter. But I seen it, and hey, it's next to Ivan's house, and I've heard so many rumors. My daughter was back here in his property. She was thrown off a cliff. Her trailer and her. There's a lot of rumors that I've heard, but I remember Ivan telling me when I first met him, I never knew them. I never met him in my life. And he came up to me like if he knew me. He said, Rita, I'm like, who are you? I'm here looking for Ivan. And he's like, it's me, Ivan. He told me that I raised him, that, I don't even know the boy. I've never met him in my life. That was the first time. And he said the only reason why he let my daughter stay there is because I raised him. And guys, I've never seen this man in my life. I've never met him in my life. I take care of my own kids. I don't take care of everybody else's kids. But he told me that day, he said, now that I came out and I'm showing myself and letting everybody know who I am, that Gloria's going to come out, that she's hiding because she's hurting, that she thought that I didn't love her. I know that's a lie. My daughter knew that I loved her with all my heart. No matter what she said, she knew that I loved her a lot. She was my only girl. She was spoiled rotten. I gave her everything. And my boys always used to say, you give her everything, you do everything for her. But she was my only girl. A lot of people that I met said that she looks like me. And I mean, a lot of you guys that know her, she has a little vampire tooth at the corner on the right hand side. And yeah, she got that from me. I just want my daughter back. I just want her back.
So it's it's the sheriff's department investigating, right?
Yes.
So if anybody has any information, should they contact the Palmdale Sheriff's Department or?
I know a lot of you guys are scared and don't want to be your name out there, or you don't want to get involved with the cops or call the investigator. You don't have to. Just click on the bottom and leave a message on this website. Just leave a message. Tell us where she's at. You don't have to leave your name. You guys are very smart. And I know you guys know how to make fake accounts. Just do that. Just make a fake account and tell us where she's at. And we'll go look. And this, once we find her, this will be all over. You won't have to hear from me ever again. I just want my daughter. You want me out of your lives. I'm not going to stop. I'm not. I will keep on doing this to the day I die. And when I die, I hope somebody keeps on looking for her. I just want my daughter back. I know you guys know. You're scared. Just please contact us on this. You don't have to go to the cops. You don't have to put your real name out there. I know there's a girl They called me a while back and told me about Brian and what he's done to my daughter. And I know that you were scared. You didn't want to talk to my investigators or anything. I know they talk to you now, but you guys could help in a lot of ways without saying your name, without being known. Just please, begging you with all my heart, just tell us where my daughter's at.
There's anything else you want to add? No. All right, guys. So we are actually inside of her car because it's so windy outside. If I was to get out of this door, it's probably gonna be really hard for you to hear. But there's actually a tree right. Is the second one?
Off, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I could block this wind. You guys, give me a second. I'm pretty sure I have this thing inside of my truck. Give me 1 second, guys. Where is that thing? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put the beanie over. Check this out. We're gonna use the beanie for right now. Can you guys still hear me or what? Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. All right, so you guys can hear me pretty good. I have this beanie over the phone. As you guys can see, I mean, another location in the middle of nowhere. This is what we deal with out here in Antelope Valley in the Mojave area when it comes down to searching. And look at all this open land everywhere. This is really soft sand too.
Well, they're all broken now, but they're all standing up. It was like somebody was sitting here because I came like maybe 2 weeks after this happened. I found out about back here. There's other spots over there that I looked. There's a burnt trailer. It wasn't hers though. Cars. There's so many babies' clothes out there, shoes. And, you know, maybe they threw my daughter's stuff out there, but...
Out that way?
Yeah. I have put ribbons out there. I put ribbons places where I looked already. So you'll see ribbons if you come out here.
Okay.
Like it's like caution tapes.
Right.
Yeah, this is where I found the blood. Right here. And then I digged it out. It was pretty big. So I digged it out. It could have been from an animal or something else, but...
Right here?
Yeah, but I still took it. I still took it and gave it to my investigators.
You know if they ever checked it?
I don't know. They never told me anything about it. After that, I gave it to them. It was pretty hard like that, how hard it is.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it could have been... I mean, I don't know. I'm not in... I don't know how would blood look. I mean, it could have been anything, gas, oil, but to me...
It ain't gonna be gas,
it
for
didn't
sure.
look right, you know?
Yeah. And then oil would be black. I mean, transmission fluid is like red,
And even one of my friends that know my daughter, that took care of my daughter,
Yeah.
she even took a piece and tested. She threw the whole thing, a little piece in the water, and it looked like blood. It didn't look like oil. It dissolved, and it looked like blood. So, I mean, it could have been an animal. It could have been anything, but... Yeah, we walked this whole...
Appreciate you guys being in here, guys. If you're just tuning in, the live feed location right over that way, right behind all those trees. Thing happened. She called Hardy for her when she wasn't really that close to him. vanished. Her trailer ended up vanishing. Her mom has been given so many different stories. It's insane, guys. Buffering. Okay, hold on. Let me walk back this way. So her mom has been given so many different stories. It's insane. She's had people call her and tell her, oh, your daughter's body was thrown off of the mountain. You guys see that mountain back there? She's had people call her and say, your daughter's body was taken up the mountain and then tossed off the side. And then people said your daughter was tossed off the side of the mountain inside of her trailer, and her trailer's up there. It's a lot of sick stuff going on, man. Hopefully you guys can still hear me pretty good. But we're gonna walk over here to, is it still buffering, guys, or is it good? Huh?
This is Ivan's property back here.
This is Ivan's?
Yeah, you can see his house if you turn the corner.
Yeah.
We went all the way that way, the search, and then we went way over there. But yeah, this is Ivan's property in the back if you guys want to walk this way.
Yeah, is your car locked up?
No.
Let me lock it up. Let me lock mine up at least. Hold on, guys. We're gonna lock up the vehicles and then walk here around the side. All right, so you guys, you're gonna have to let me know if it's buffering or if it's still good. So this is the guy's property.
Yes.
All the way back here.
Yeah, it goes all the way down. Apparently, the first rumor that I heard was my daughter was throwing back here in the, I guess there's like a, I forgot what it's called, but water's supposed to be back here.
Well, this is like a wash type area.
Yeah.
So usually
like
when it rains,
yeah. So
and it fills up the
supposedly
dam, it'll come all down this way.
Yeah. But supposedly she was throwing back here, but
Thrown back here.
yeah, she got thrown and they buried her back here somewhere.
Wow, this is super soft sand.
And then when you go up, you'll see Ivan's property from back here. And you know people walk back here, as you can see the footprint.
There's footprints leading back
to
Ivan's house.
Yeah.
Oh, you think this was
I don't know, they're over there. I don't know if they came this way. But if you walk in there, you'll see Ivan's property.
You guys still with us?
This way. You'll see it better over here. You can probably see the house right there.
All right, so this is Ivan's property, and from what I understand, did he lose the property already, or?
From what I heard was he lost his property out.
He lost it and got kicked out?
Yeah, I think the last what I heard was that one of the family members took over it or something. But you can see his property right there, his house.
Right. I heard a vehicle start up over there.
Yeah, well, you could see, he has a white truck. So, you have to go in there to see it.
And look here, guys, look. You get a better view from here. Look at all this that is open. This is wide open. Check out that. What is that up there? A hawk? Where'd it go? There is something up there flying. But look at all this property. Look at all this land, guys. I mean, for days. And this stuff right here is no joke. Look. Look at that. Super soft sand. And usually when it rains and what happens is Little Rock Dam will get full, all this water will come down through here. All through here there will be water. Oh, I got you.
I don't see none of the tapes that we put on the trees.
There's no tape, huh?
I don't see it. Because we walked all this, we went all the way around. I mean, like I said, I had a search and nobody showed up. It was just me and my family and 2 people that didn't even know my daughter. They were just following me.
Yep. I've actually flown the drone already over this property. There's a lot to cover, guys.
There's a black truck back there too. I can see it, Ivan.
Yep. And I showed Miss Rita here the drone footage, but there's still a lot more I need to show her. But it's a lot of area here, guys, that's wide open, like I said.
See where the black tarp's at?
Yeah.
They're growing weed under there, so I heard that they put my daughter under there too.
Under that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had somebody say that too. So how many different stories are out there? Like 4 or 5?
There's like 4 or 5 stories that I see. There's my ribbon.
Oh, here's one of the ribbons here.
You'll see that a couple of places where I walk. I had everybody put ribbons on the thing where we went.
So guys, the same way we were able to get the boys' story out there by sharing, and contacting news stations. We need to do this for Miss Gloria as well, guys. Her story out. This story needs to be out. You know, people need to know about what's going on out here, and she's been going through a lot looking for her daughter.
Throw it out there that whoever called him and said that they were me to call her Michelle, you're not my daughter's mother. I am.
Didn't I thought you said something about that there's some lady that's mom name or something like that. Supposedly she's like the street mom or something.
And then all of a sudden I'm hearing a girl named Michelle.
Right.
Trying to say that Gloria's mom, that is not Gloria's mom. I'm her mother. I would never talk bad about my daughter. And this lady really talked bad about my daughter.
So connected. How about now? Is it good? Is it good, guys? Is the good to go? Press 1. What is all that over there? Like, you guys searched all this area, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, hey, people could take her somewhere else knowing that we searched already, you know?
Right.
See, you can see Ivan's property from here. This is all his. See, brown car broken.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't understand. Like, how could the cops let them grow all that weed? That's a lot of weed.
That's all weed in there?
Yeah. It's a big hole in the middle. I went out there when I first met Ivan, and I hit every trailer. I opened every door, yelling for my daughter. I went back there. Exactly. That's a lot of weed. I know weed is...
It's not legal like that, though.
Is legal now, but not that much weed. Like, no. That brown car wasn't there when we came. And they built it more because that one wasn't there either.
Well, I think they even had to take the area something deeper than it. I think they need one of those spectrometers.
Thank you.
The 2 meters that measure gas coming from the ground.
Yeah, if you go down there, you can see the house.
Because they're more
more.
sensitive.
So there's a rumor that she might have been buried underneath one of these things here. Now, I haven't seen this weed they're talking about, but I'm sure they're not in there growing dandelions and flowers. So I don't know. There's people out there? I should have brought my other camera from the truck. I could have zoomed in all the way.
Yeah, a lot of the trailer, even the brother's trailer's missing. It was right there. Thank you, baby girl. Don't record me.
Yep.
Okay. I'm right here. Look, you can see more. It looks like a greenish.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me. There we go. Yeah, I told you there was a lot of movement right here the other day.
See them?
Yep.
I just want my daughter.
How long has it been now since she's been missing?
7 months. Going on 8. On the 30 will be 8 months.
August 3rd is when she came up missing.
Yes.
And let me just grab some of this over here. And this is going to be another, what seems like to be another dumping zone. People love, when they find locations like this, secluded away, they dump. But the thing about this place is you can't just drive a car back here. If you drive a car back here, you're in trouble. If you drive even a two-wheel drive truck back here, you're in trouble. There's not, no, hell no. There's no way a two-wheel drive truck is gonna get through this, guys. So, from what I understand, the sheriff's department, they have conducted multiple search warrants, and of course, this is one of the properties that was searched. They did bring cadaver dogs here, and they think the cadaver dog might have picked up on something, but they weren't too sure. So it's been 7 months. Something that we don't have up here in Palmdale or the Antelope Valley is a homicide team or a homicide unit. There is no homicide unit in Palmdale or Lancaster. Homicide is located all the way in Los Angeles, which will take them about 45 minutes to an hour to get out here. Depending on how fast they're going. There was a deputy that got killed out here a while back ago. And let me tell you, there were homicide units coming from LA. They got here within like 20 minutes. I am not even kidding. They got here so quick. So once again, depends on how fast they're actually driving. You want to go there or what? Man, this is crazy.
When we came out here for the search and looked for her, we went through all these weeds. All of them. And way out there, That's where we found a trailer that was burnt, and we thought it was my daughter's. And there was like looked like they buried something. It was like a perfect grave site, like, but we didn't have no shovels or anything, so I just called the cops and they came out here. But they didn't call me and tell me it was my daughter's or anything, so. I mean, there's a lot of places to throw a body, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I can't cover all this by myself. It's just me or my sister's with me, but it's really scary back here at night. And I mean, I need all the help I can get to find my daughter, you know? And I hope and pray one day that soon, like maybe tomorrow, somebody tell me where my daughter is at and she's really there.
Right. Yes, this is this considered I think it still is Palmdale or Little Rock.
No, it's
Or is
LA.
this Lake LA?
Lake LA.
Yeah, this is Lake LA,
It's
guys.
Palmdale, Lake LA.
So it's considered like Palmdale, Lake LA type
Yeah.
stuff, right? It's only like one street over, I think, is Longview, and then from there it's Palmdale. I don't. It's not. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's just a different name. It all looks the same.
Yeah.
Desert.
If you walk down this, if you drive your car all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where are we at? Where our car's at, if we go all the way straight, there's a road. You can see the road right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That road leads you all the way to Longview. But it's so soft that I can't drive my car back there. It has to be a truck.
Oh, okay,
But
gotcha.
if you go back there, you'll see my ribbon
Right.
where I left. You know?
You got it. That's what I was just telling everybody. You would have to literally have like a 4-wheel drive truck to get through this.
Yes. And we're in my friend's truck, so that was good. We left our cars over there and hopped in her car. But, I mean, just because we searched it doesn't mean that she wasn't there. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of places where she could be, you know?
Right.
And there was not that many of us. There was like, it was me, my sister, my niece, my nephew, my other niece, 2 of my friends, and then 2 people that we didn't even know. That they were just following my son's blog. They wanted to come out and help.
Right.
But other than that, none of her friends showed up. I mean, there's only 2 people that I could trust.
So none of her friends showed up to come help search?
No. There's only 3 of them that came with me because I consider them my friends. I trust them with my life.
Right.
And they took care of my daughter. You know, when she was in trouble or she needed food or, you know, she needed a ride, they were there for her. And they came out with me. You know, they've been with me since day 1. I love them for that. You know?
Right.
She doesn't consider them as a friend. She considers them as her family, you know. And but what about all her other friends, you know?
Right.
What about everybody that says, oh yeah, you know, she was my best friend, and you know, and we loved her, we miss her, we're looking for her. I don't see any of you guys out here. I've never heard you guys out here. Like, believe me, there's people that I have out here that are looking, and they never seen you guys. They would have told me they seen you guys or heard something. This area is small. I know that a lot of people know a lot of things. And they know each other, but they're just scared to talk. But just remember, it could be your family member. And it's not called snitching. It's not. You're not snitching. If she was your friend, it's called being loyal to a friend. Not snitching. I mean, if you didn't know the person and you said something, then okay, you're snitching. But this is not snitching, everybody. This is helping me to find my daughter if you call yourself her friend.
Right.
And I don't know. I mean, it just gets to me that everybody says, you know, they loved her, they were her best friends, they would never harm her. I know somebody knows something. You can't tell me you don't. This area is so small that everybody knows each other. Just because you guys don't talk to each other or hang around with each other, that doesn't matter. You guys know something. All I ask is to just put my daughter's body somewhere where we could find it. You know, you want me out of your hair? You want me out of your life? You don't want me to talk about you guys anymore? Then give me my daughter back and you will never see me again.
All right, guys. So if there's anyone, I know a lot of you guys live out of the country and out of state, but if there's anyone in Little Rock that wants to help with a search, please contact me immediately. I'm going to leave my email address in the comment section, plus in the description. Get a hold of me so we could put a search together and start combing through this whole area, guys. It's gonna be a lot of ground to cover. As you guys know, we are also working on the case for the boys, so I can't be two places at one time. So we're gonna need somebody to be out here to help run this search for Gloria Huerta. There's gonna be times where I am here, and there's gonna be times where I'm in Bakersfield as well. Ivan owned only this property here behind that fence. Anything that you see here, this is not his property at all. This is basically, for those of you guys who are just tuning in, this is a wash type area. So when it gets flooded and when the rain comes and it floods the dam water will come all the way through here and it will run all the way down that way.
See, if you go all the way down the street where the water tower is at, that's Longview. That's Longview. If you go halfway down this street, you'll see a ribbon where we went that way. And that's where we found the trailer burnt. Cars, vans that were like no tires, no engine, just the body. I mean, it looked like people just dumped things back there, you know?
Yeah.
But I really thought that was my daughter's trailer, but when the cops went back there, they said no. But
before we get off this live stream, go ahead and speak directly to the people that's involved, the ones that know they're guilty, and go ahead and speak directly to them.
I just want to tell you guys, I forgive you. I really do. I just want my daughter back. Please. I know that you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to... Just remember something. What's in the dark always comes out to the light. And regardless, if it's now or a month, 2 months, a year, 3 years, this will come out. You will get convicted. I don't want to convict you. I just want my daughter back. That's all I want. And you know what you've done. Just bring her back to me, please. Please, I beg you. I forgive you for what happened. It was probably just an accident and you're just scared. But wherever she's at, go get her. Throw her somewhere where somebody could find her. Don't hide her. Because regardless, when you sleep at night, I guarantee you my daughter's going through your brain. Everything you've done is still in you. And it's haunting you. And it's going to be there for the rest of your life. And they will catch you. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. They will catch you eventually. Remember, like I said, what's in the dark always comes to the light.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So hopefully it's not asking too much of you guys. You guys, please start sharing her story, her daughter's story, and help her get the justice that she deserves. We need to find, she wants to get her baby girl's body and lay her to rest. So there's nothing wrong with wanting that. So you guys, please share the story, get it out there. And if anybody wants to help, do you want them to contact you, or?
They could instant message me through Facebook. I'm Rita Rosales.
Rita Rosales on
Um,
Facebook.
it has my picture. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to notice who I am. But my name on Facebook is Rita Castillo Rosales. So you guys could instant message me and let me know. Or you could message him and let him know. Um, it doesn't matter how you reach both of us. Just please find my daughter and bring her home to me. That's all I want. I I don't care what happened. I don't. I don't want to convict you. You know that you're already convicting yourself by did what you did, and it's gonna haunt you no matter what for the rest of your life. But I think my daughter does deserve a proper burial and not being out here in the street. Like, you live in a home, you stay in somebody's home, you stay in a trailer, you put your head on a pillow every night when you do go to sleep. Where's my daughter's head? In the dirt? Like, if you don't want to be haunted for the rest of your life, at least get her body and put her somewhere where somebody could find her. Wear gloves, wear a whole suit. You don't want your evidence on her, then do that. There's a lot of ways that you could get her and put her somewhere where somebody could find her. And I'm not dumb. This place is really, really dark. And you could do it in the middle of the night. Nobody will ever see you. Just, I'm tired of not sleeping. I'm tired of crying. I just want my daughter. That's all I want. And like I said before, I forgive you. Just bring my daughter to me somewhere where we can find her. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I appreciate all of you guys being here. Hopefully the video quality is okay. I mean, I'm actually covering the phone with my beanie right now, guys. It's super windy out here. I do appreciate you guys for being here. Much love and respect. We're gonna walk around a few more little areas right here, and then now the rest is up to you guys, man. You guys are the ones who can make this happen, and let's make it happen. Let's get her story out there. Let's get her justice. Let's help find her baby. And the same way we were able to get the boys on America's Most Wanted, it's time to do it again. Because obviously the bigger mainstream outlets, for some reason, they're not covering this story the way they should be, or they are editing the hell out of videos and only putting little snippets here and there. So all right, guys, much love to each and every one of you guys, and I'm gonna sign out. The rest is up to you guys, man. Talk to you soon.